Okay guys, this is the video for EGT 110. This is exercise 5.1 and I'm going to show you what the final product is here. This is what we're going to look at completing. I'm going to take you through some steps to show you how we reach this point, and from this point forward I won't be showing you all of these procedures. You're going to just kind of look back on this one because it's always the same way to set this up for each drawing. Let's start here. Just like the previous video, you're going to create your box with your construction lines using these settings, and it won't be the same for each one because it depends on how wide the part is, what the depth is, and the height. But you set it up the same way, but each time it will be a little bit different. I went to Object, Layer, and I went to Rectangle, and I created these three areas that we're going to draw in for the front view, the top view, and the right side view. So again, these dimensions are the same as the previous. I came here and I offset this line up 0.75. I offset this line over a half. That was offset in 1 inch. This one was offset a ½ inch. Okay? And this is all within the area of the front view. Using the offset trim command, you're going to end up with this. So if you're having any problem visualizing this, just kind of look back over here and see how I did it. Of course, this was offset straight down. This one was down also 0.75. And all you have to do is just come here to the hidden line and draw a temporary line right here in the hidden layer right here. Zoom in and just use match properties. Choose this and choose that line, and choose that line to convert it to a hidden line. And you just leave that here. Offset this line over 3 1/4 to get your center line. And the same deal, come over here, get a center line, drop it in right here, use match properties, match this line to this line. Okay? To get the height of this center line, what I do, whatever the part thickness is, being 0.75, I will offset this line down 0.75, this one up 0.75, and then trim it off. And then again, just match properties with this to your center line, and you have that. And what I did next, I offset this line over a ½ inch in both directions, and then trimmed it off and matched properties with this line to this one and this one. And that's how I got the hidden line for the hole. And again, just go to construction line here, just pick here and just transfer the line all the way up to the top. You can do it like this. And just transfer these lines up, and the book tells us these are a ½ inch, so you can just offset this line down a ½ inch, this one up a ½ inch, and then use your trim command to come in here and trim these lines off. Let's see, trim. I'm going to trim it off of here and here. And then I can trim it again off of this one and this one. Get that, and then you can match properties. Just go match properties, choose your object line, and then you can very easily turn these into object lines and put them in the object layer. Same thing, I just transferred the line straight up, and the overall part is 2.5. I offsetted this 1.25 and got my center mark and put a 1/2 inch radius hole in here. And moving forward, trim everything off until you get the top view looking like this. Okay, and you can just kind of look at the dimensions, and all I did here for all I did was just go to circle, chose here, came out to there, and then I just trimmed it off, maybe with the center line. Let's see, get rid of that. Then you can just trim these two off, okay? And then get rid of those and these, and then you'll have the round 2.5 inch diameter circle that you need. Okay, so now moving forward to here, last view we need is the right side view. What I did is just go to construction line, and I transferred this line straight over, drew a line straight up, and where these two lines meet, draw a 45-degree line. You're not concerned with how long this line is, of course, just as long as it, just draw it up beyond the part. And everything in the top view, you transfer it straight over and straight down, straight over, straight down. And from the front view, transfer everything straight over. Okay, and we know where the center lines are, so match properties, get your center marks in, and eventually some of these are going to be hidden, and you're going to end up with a part like this. Trim off your remaining construction lines and put the proper dimensions on it, and you should come out with these three views here. Go ahead and create a block and bring it over to your title block here and drop it in. Put your name on it. And this is what you would turn in right here. And one more time, in the next videos, I'm going to show you what I'm looking for here in the model space and also in the title block area. But I'm not going to go through all these steps, because these steps are pretty much the same for everything you're going to do to set up the drawing, with the exception of what the depth, the width, and the height are. So that'll change, but the overall procedures will not change. So that'll end this video.